I also want to take a minute to talk about YouTube thumbnails because this is super, super important. Now, one of the best things that you can do to increase your views, your subs, and your potential revenue on YouTube is create better thumbnails. Now, this is an older video and not an example of a good thumbnail, but I used to create all my thumbnails kind of like this with this kind of theme here so that they're branded. Since I've probably about a month or two ago, I've really been kind of delving into creating better, higher production quality thumbnails, and it has paid off in ridiculous dividends. Now, one of the best things that you can do, one of the most important metrics that the algorithm looks at, and we already touched on, session start and session stop time, but one of the other most important metrics is click-through rate, right? So how many times people click on your potential video compared to other videos like it. So if YouTube is serving me all these potential videos, let's click on one video right here, right? So we're watching this video, right? Well, what YouTube is going to do is it's going to measure your video's click-through rate up against other potential videos that it's competing against. So if we go onto the side, let's hide this for a second. How do we hide this? There we go. And we go to the side right here, right? And it's showing us, okay, 38 moments from this soccer video, this soccer video, this soccer video, right? All these are competing click-through rate-wise. So how many times people click on these as opposed to the other ones or other related videos that are being served in similar spots on YouTube is gonna make a huge difference. If 46% of people click this video and only 5% of people click this video, well, which video do you think is going to rank higher in search results and suggested and thus be served to more people? The higher click-through rate one, right? So what happens is you get pushed up against, like, a video A goes against video B, and you're maybe video A, right? And you have a higher click-through rate, so you get suggested more than video B, and video B falls off. Then what happens is it measures you up against video C, and maybe you have a higher click-through rate than video C, and video C falls off. So then you're getting suggested in all those video B spots, all those video C spots, and then you're going to go up against video D, and if that has a higher click-through rate, then you're going to fall off, and it's going to take all your spots, basically, and your suggested views are going to diminish. And that's how suggested click-through rate works, basically. So one of the best things that you can do is increase your thumbnail click-through rate by increasing the quality of your thumbnails. Now, one of the other tips and tricks that nobody does that I want to give you is saving your video thumbnails as keywords, right? You're doing all this keyword research, why not save your video thumbnail as keywords? So that would rank your metadata, because that's what it is. Basically what your video file is, right? So what your actual video file is saved as when you upload it, not your title, what your video file is called is metadata, right? If your video file is also saved as potential keywords, that's also going to help you rank for those potential keywords, right? Now, if your video thumbnails also saved as those potential keywords, that's also metadata that's going to help you rank for those potential keywords. So in a perfect world, a video that or a description that doesn't have a video saved as keywords and it's just like video 1, and a thumbnail that just doesn't have any keywords and it's just saved as like thumbnail for YouTube video, right? That's going to rank a lot lower than the same exact video that has the video saved as potential keywords, like how to buy YouTube subscribers in 2019 is literally what the video is called as well, and that's titled in your computer, same as the thumbnail. So one of the ways that I do this, to give you an example of exactly how I do this, is we'll go over to Canva, because I'm not going to upload Photoshop right now because it's going to take a while to update and stuff. So put simply, if I wanted to name it like this, right? This is, I believe, an ad I was running or something I was throwing on top of one of my videos, right? Let's pretend that this is a thumbnail that I created, right? You'll see free training right here. So instead of naming this like YouTube video or free training, what I would want to go is I want to go ahead and name this the keywords to the video I was actually creating. So if this was about like how to grow as an entrepreneur, maybe I did keyword research and I realized like entrepreneurship essentials was a keyword. So I would name it entrepreneurship essentials. And maybe then how to succeed as an entrepreneur with no money and no experience, and how to escape the 9 to 5, right? Or 9 to 5. Boom. And I'm going to save it as that. Why am I going to save it as that? Because then obviously the thumbnail file is going to be titled as that. So when I upload it to YouTube as my thumbnail, that's going to give YouTube more metadata and more information. Literally, as you see right here, it's saved as Entrepreneurship Essentials, how to succeed as an entrepreneur with no money and no experience. it's going to give YouTube more metadata, more keywords to potentially rank me for, right? So that's a little caveat, a little tip that practically nobody does, that you can use to your advantage to rank higher when you're actually filling out your thumbnails and your YouTube description. One of the benefits of TubeBuddy too is you'll see here that it counts your characters because you have a 500 character limit when you're actually adding tags. But if you don't have TubeBuddy, one of the best alternatives is just go to wordcounter.net, and then it will count your characters as well, and you can simply just type the tags in, like tag, comma, tag 2, comma, tag 3, comma, space, right? And that's going to count all your characters for you just like you were doing it in here. And then you can simply take these over, copy them, and paste them in. And it's that simple.